everyone, it's Angel, day 3 here in our 5-day coach sneak peek. Today we're going to be going over some social media training in a nutshell. There is so much to social media training, so to be able to relay everything in just a 10-minute or less video is literally impossible. So I'm basically just going to give you kind of like an outline of what you guys are going to learn and how you'll be able to reach more than just your warm market. And your warm market is your family and friends that you already have on your friends list or know in your personal life. So what you're going to learn in social media. I basically teach a lot of the things that I know very well, because obviously why would I teach you something that I don't understand? So you're going to learn how to set up and use Instagram. That's where the majority of my business is driven from. You're going to find out how to use Facebook groups to make connections, and those Facebook groups are going to be based off of your own interests, and that's an area that a lot of other coaches have a lot of success in. I personally don't use Facebook groups all that often just because it's just not my forte. You're going to learn how to use a Facebook graph search to search out people in your target market and just start up new conversations. You're going to learn how to use YouTube and to make videos, because videos are actually one of the biggest driving forces to have people just get to know you, and you're starting to build that relationship with somebody without ever even talking to them. But because you're making a video, you are talking to them. How many of you feel like you kind of sort of know me by now just because you've seen some of the videos that I've been posting? You're going to learn how to create graphics using PicMonkey. There's this awesome website, PicMonkey, and pretty much every graphic that I make is from there. You're also going to learn how to use apps on your phone to create graphics as well, because this is a social media business. You do want to create eye-catching graphics that are going to gain people's interests before, there's so much on a Facebook newsfeed or an Instagram newsfeed. It's very easy to just scroll past something, so you want to create something that's eye-catching that gets somebody's interest right away in that 5 seconds that they're going to be scrolling past it. You're going to learn why it's important to be consistent with your posts. As a coach, you don't want to be posting just like once every few days. That doesn't show that you're being consistent not only in your own health, but just it's not going to actually give you the reach that you're looking for as a coach. Facebook uses Facebook algorithms. So when you post, the amount of likes and comments that you're getting on it actually is dependent on how many people are seeing it. And the more people like and comment on something, the more it's going to be bumped up into their own newsfeed. And by them liking and commenting on it, it's going to also be bumped up into their friends' news feeds. So you're creating a larger audience just by creating posts that are actually engaging. You're going to learn how and why it's important to give value in your posts for the same reason that I just said. Everybody can just scroll past a post, but you want to create posts and ask questions and engage your audience, so that way they're stopping. They're going to be coming back to look for what else you're posting, and they're going to constantly be seeing your posts because you're going to be consistent, right? You're going to learn what times of day are ideal to post. So often I see coaches posting really important posts at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. How many of you are actually on Facebook actively at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? So many people work jobs. They have kids. They have just things going on in their lives. So you want to make sure to catch them at certain points of the day. For most people, it's right early in the morning when people are getting ready for work or before work starts. Around lunchtime, because people are going out to eat, so they or, you know, even for stay-at-home moms, your kids are going down for naps, so you have a little bit more time to just be relaxing and scrolling on Facebook. And late at night, you know, after the kids are in bed, after you're just relaxing and you're just sitting on the computer or sitting on your phone, those are the best times. If you ever follow my posts, you will never, ever, ever see an important post at any other time of the day besides between 8:30 and 9:30 Eastern Standard Time at night. Those are my highest traffic times, so that's when I'm going to put out my most important content. You're going to learn what kinds of things you should be posting. You know, you don't want to be salesy. So you don't just want to be like, hey, join my group. Hey, buy Shakeology. Hey, do this. Hey, do that. You want to actually have stories. And for those of you that got on our last night's team call, hopefully you learned a little bit about that. You're going to learn about target marketing and branding yourself. You cannot just talk to everybody because not everybody's going to relate to you. Not everybody is, like, for myself, my target market is typically stay-at-home moms or mothers who would like to be stay-at-home moms or just moms in general. A 60-year-old man is not going to relate to me like a stay-at-home mom will, because that is me. Typically your target market is you or the person that you used to be that you're trying to reach in order to help become a person like you are today. There are also things that you will learn once you rank advance a bit. So that's a lot of the basic training. Once you rank advance, you can learn how to create and use a Facebook like page. I don't recommend that until after you have already started to build a following, because it does take time to build up, and usually you do have to use Facebook ads in order to build your audience, but it is a great way. I mean, that's my main way of finding new people now, because I have built up my audience so much, and I've learned about target marketing, I've learned about Facebook ads, so I know how to target people, and I actually send out personal messages from my like page, you know, thanking them for liking my page and asking if they're working on any goals at the moment, so that way the conversation is started. You're also going to start to use blogs or websites. That's a great way, especially using Pinterest, to drive traffic to your page. And you will also learn how to create freemiums, which means basically a free opt-in for somebody to join your email list when you actually do have a website. So the bonus to having them join your email list is that you can send out weekly emails, and that way you can let them know what groups you're going to be hosting. You can let them know if there's any sales going on. Just giving them value, sharing a recipe, sharing a blog post that you made. It's all about giving value to people. So some key points I want you to remember. Being proof that the product works is what's going to take you the furthest. If you're staying consistent and if you're being a proof that the product works, people are going to start coming to you. But I want to also stress the fact that you will need to send personal invites. I don't want you to sign up as a coach and just expect that everybody is just going to start coming to you just because you're a coach now. You do have to be consistent. You do have to be reaching out to people and building relationships. And I also want you to know that most likely your friends and family are not going to believe in this or join you right away. So I want you to have that kind of expectation that they might be a little bit more resistant than you think they might, because you'd figure they'd want to support you and everything like that, but typically it takes friends and family a little bit longer to join, which is why social media training is so important, because you'll actually be able to start building your business without having to rely on your friends and family. Once again, we do not want to be salesy in our posts, so posting the right kinds of posts is very important, and you just don't ever want to be salesy. You don't want to come across as that annoying salesy girl or guy on Facebook that everybody just tries to avoid or unfollows or unfriends. You always want to be you in your posts. People are going to come to you over another coach because of one simple thing: you. Anybody can go buy something from the Beachbody website. Anybody can go sign up with a different coach, but you are going to be the thing that sets that standard, and you're going to be what sets you apart, basically. You want to post like you're talking to one person. That goes back to branding and target marketing. You want to make sure that you are trying to reach the type of people you're trying to reach, because if you have a good connection with somebody, if you can relate to somebody, not only are you going to work better with them yourself, but they're going to feel more comfortable with you to share. When talking to people, we form, which means you're finding out about their friends, occupation, recreation, and then you're sending a message, which means an invite. During this process, you find out about their goals. Jackson, I'm sorry, my son is very loud. You find out about their goals and their reason why they want to change. It's so important to get people to connect. Jackson, please, shh, be quiet. It's so important to remember or try and find out why somebody wants a change, because a lot of the times people will start to fall off. You have to relate that back to their why. And honestly, just the most important thing is just being genuine, listening, and developing relationships with people. This is a social media business, yes, but it is a relationship building business. We are not here to just sell something to somebody. We are here to help change lives, because everybody matters. I want people to feel as good as I do. So I'm going to help share what has made me feel as good as I do. And I am going to be there and support them on their journey to feeling that way as well. So this, like I said, this was a lot of information, and this is just going over some basic stuff. And just giving you kind of an outline. When we actually go into training, you are going to learn so much. Your head is probably going to spin. You're going to feel overwhelmed, but you will get it in time. So don't feel like you just need to like go from 0 to 100 and just figure everything out. And just understand that things do come with time and practice. So that's what I have for you guys today. I would love to hear from you about what forms of social media you typically use, and what you feel that you might feel comfortable with at first, and what you're interested in learning more about. I would also like to hear where you are on your scale of becoming a coach from 1 to 10. We're on day 3. I want to let you guys know you don't have to wait until day 5 to become a coach. If you're ready, let's get you going. And also, when you comment below, don't forget to tag your coach so that they can see that you are commenting and engaging and are excited about becoming a coach. Alright, so that's what I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye.